The Gospel of Luke isn't written when Google says it is. Luke makes it clear in the opening lines of his Gospel that after carefully investigating everything for a long time, he wants to write down an orderly sequence of the story of Jesus. Now remember, Luke is a doctor, an educated Greek-speaking Gentile that Paul refers to as his beloved friend. Luke was Paul's traveling companion, and he documented all the suffering Paul went through. The last 8 chapters of Acts parallels Paul's suffering with the suffering of Jesus and abruptly ends before Paul's trial. Luke is a meticulous historian. He has access to the other Gospels and the other apostles such as Matthew. Luke is so deliberately accurate with his Gospel that he's the only writer to refer to the Sea of Galilee as Lake Gennesaret, which is its correct Old Testament name. In Acts 11:28, Luke writes about the fulfillment of an earlier prophecy of a famine during the times of Claudius. So the idea that Luke, a Christian historian, a dear friend of Paul, a brother to the apostles, fails to mention the deaths of Peter and Paul in 64 AD, disregards the greatest persecution of Christians in the first century under Nero, and fails to mention the most cataclysmic event, the fall of Jerusalem in 70 AD, just as Jesus foretold. The reason he didn't write about it, because it hadn't happened yet. So why does the date matter? Google can't have Jesus in Luke 21 perfectly prophesying the destruction of Jerusalem in 70 AD, because only God can do that.